What is up, YouTube? It's Coach Tim here, and welcome back to my channel. Here today, we're going to be doing another Pelicans player here. As you can see the trend, we're going to go by team, and my personal favorite team at the moment is Pelicans because I'm a big Lonzo Ball fan. But continuing with the video, our next player will be Brandon Ingram. Now, Brandon Ingram is a very versatile build. This build can be really good. I suggest making this build. This build's really nice build if you're an offensive heavy guy. If you're a really defensive heavy guy, I suggest not making this build. It's a really offense oriented build. So as we can look at his attributes, I'm gonna go scroll through them really slowly so you guys see the attributes. If you guys want to pause the video, you can look what he has, or you can go to your 2K roster and look at the attributes he has. You know, very easy access to this, especially if you have 2K20. So that's all of them. Then we can look through his badges real quick, go through it slowly. He has a decent amount of finishing, has a good amount of shooting badges. He has some decent shooting badges too. He has a few playmaking, he has 0 defending. So, as we have here, we have 6'7", 190, small forward. Right. We're gonna go into the My Player Builder. Those are my preview of my badges if you're interested in looking at that. I plan to do a gameplay of all those builds. So here we go. Brandon Ingram. So he is a small forward. He is right-handed and he is number 14, I believe. Very positive. If the number doesn't really matter, but I'm trying to make it as accurate as possible. So with the Brandon Ingram build, I watch Brandon Ingram a lot. I didn't even have to hesitate with this pie chart. Easily the green and blue chart. Easily the green and blue chart. I mean, this guy can slash, this guy can shoot, and he can play make a little bit. And even with that pie chart, you still get a decent amount of playmaking. So for the physical profile, we went with the 4th one, which is the vertical and speed one. You got to give the highest vertical possible if you want to make your build really good. You definitely want to go with the most vertical because you just become jumpy, you become bouncy. So you got to have the most vertical. So attributes, these are the most accurate representation of what he has in the game. So he has an 85 shot close, which the max you can get is a 90. His driving layup would be an 80. And this is based on the My Player build. This is not based on how 2K gave it to him, because some of the attributes we can't actually at all put him because sometimes it's too max. Like as you guys seen the Zion Williamson video, his driving dunk's 97 and we only can put it to a 91. So those dilemmas we have to deal with. And here we go. It's post 664. So you end up with 14 finishing badges, which is really respectful. That's not bad at all. You could definitely work with that. His shooting attributes, his mid-range would be a 79. 3-point would be a 77. Free throw is an 85. He is a very good free throw shooter. Post fade is a 76. So you end up with 16 shooting, which is that's more than enough. I think you need 10 or 12 easily. 10 is the minimum. You can work with 10, but 16 is very good, especially with Hall of Fame shooting. That's for 4 Hall of Fame shooting badges, which is really good. So next pass accuracy is 75. The max you can get is 79. Ball handling is a 70. I'm very positive it's the max. Yes, it is. Post moves is a 62. So you end up with 9 playmaking. You can easily go with quick first step, and then the other 6 are up to you. Depends on how you play. If you're a dribble heavy guy, I would probably go with handles for days, and we'll go over the badges in a second. Interior defense, his defense is not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest, even though for his length he should be a better defender, but that's okay. Perimeter defense 69, lateral quickness 65. His steal is a 41, which is dookie. His block 57. Surprisingly, he has a higher block than steal. I'm pretty sure he's averaging more steals than blocks, but I'm not accurate about that. I have to look at the stats. And then both his offensive defensive rebounds are a 47. So this is the badge. The badge setup you would get. You would get 14 finishing, 16 shooting, 9 playmaking, 1 defending. This is not bad. This is easy to work with. I suggest if you want to make Brandon Ingram, this is the best one you can make. Or if you want to make just an OP version of it, you can look it up on YouTube somewhere else if you want to make the best version. But this is the most accurate version to Brandon Ingram on how 2K gave him his attributes and his badges. We're going to go with slight because that boy is skinny as heck. He is 6'7" and he weighs 190. Which is actually not, oh, 180, okay. That's the smallest one. 190. Then his wingspan, he has an 87.6, which he has a really long wingspan. I'm pretty sure it's way above 6'7". I'm pretty sure it's like 7 foot or something like that. Some ridiculous long arms. So as you can see here, we have 81 vertical, 76 speed, very good. I would say very good, but it's good. It's definitely, you could definitely work with that, especially when you get to 99 overall, plus 8 attributes if you're a Superstar 3. Ball handle 68, not the greatest, but you can work with it. The 3-point shot 75, that's more than enough. And then your slashing is pretty decent. This build is not, I wouldn't say it's the greatest build, but it's definitely a build you can work with, and if you grind it, it could be really deadly. And then now for the takeover, you get 4 options. This was really tough for me, but I watch a lot of Brandon Ingram, and I think when he's like going crazy and he is absolutely unguardable, it's definitely shot creating, because this dude just fades over anybody and pulls up similar to like Kevin Durant. And I thought about Sharp, but he's really unstoppable when he's in his zone. It's definitely when he's going off the screens and hitting that mid-range fader over bigs, guards, and he's just shot creating over everybody. That's when he's just at his peak. That's the Brandon Ingram that people were comparing him to Kevin Durant. That's the type of Brandon Ingram. So I went with shot creating. So the build that you get will be a slasher. And the first person you get, oh, look who we have here, Brandon Ingram. That, I mean, I don't know how more perfect you want the name accuracy to the person that we're trying to make. So we're gonna go to the test builder. And here we go. If you guys ever want to comment a player that you guys want me to make, I will definitely go ahead and make that player. I have a lot of players that I'm planning to do. These I'm just going with the Pelicans players right now, and how I'm planning to do the personnel on what person I'm gonna do. It's usually all the 80 overalls, so like from 89 to 80 overall players in 2K, because if it's a 90 plus, they have way too many attributes, and it's kind of like impossible to make them. Like I can't make LeBron. That's impossible. He has too many attributes to even compare him to, or like Kevin Durant or Giannis. It's really hard. So these guys, their attributes can fit well into the My Player build, which makes them which I can make them as accurate as I could. So if you're questioning why I haven't done what I'm planning to do a lot of videos, why I'm not doing like the top tier guys like Jokic, Embiid, LeBron, those guys, it's because they have too many attributes, and I just can't. I've tried my hardest to try to come up with a My Player builder for them, and it's just really hard, because you understand, because you'll see the attributes and you see how many badges they have. It's like, bro, it's impossible. It's like, you'll see. I'll go over it in one video. But as we continue with the Brandon Ingram video, the one defensive badge you have, unfortunately, you only have one. You gotta go with clamps, no matter what. Playmaking. Now, if you're a dribble heavy guy, this is a setup I would go with. If you're a dribble heavy guy, where is this is the setup I would go with the dribble. If you're trying to like dribble with this guy, you gotta go with hands for days, quick for step, and unpluckable. Now, if you're running a wing type of guy, you can definitely go with handles for days silver. Then you can run with downhill. Well, not downhill. Yeah, you can go with downhill, and then you go with unpluckable. If you're running a wing guy, the playmaking depends on what you want to do. You definitely have to go quick for step gold. Unpluckable, I really think that badge works. Sometimes it works. Definitely works on silver. Hall of Fame doesn't work. That's for another video. Those badge talk about the badges, but this is what I would go with Brandon Ingram. Shooting badges. Now here we go. Depends on what you want to do. I would go quick draw Hall of Fame, range extender Hall of Fame, high zone Hall of Fame. All right, so you have 4 more to work with. I'm a big fan of Green Machine Silver and a big fan of Volume Shooter. Okay, but it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You don't need Deadeye. I've played a lot of games without Deadeye. I know a lot of my peoples that I play with don't run Deadeye, and you don't really need it, because if you take open good shots, you don't need the Deadeye shot. You don't need the Deadeye badge. And if you work the ball around and be patient on offense, you don't really need it. So this is the badge setup I would go with. It's up to you what you want to do. Yeah. No more explanations for that. Finishing badges. Brandon Ingram got it. Ooh. Hall of Fame contact. Where is it? I would go with Giant Slayer. Run with that fancy footwork gold. I'm missing one, Slither Finisher. Okay, you could switch it up to you. I would actually go with this, because Slither Finisher, I think you could Hall of Fame and gold are kind of similar, but a lot of people that have been telling me that Slither Finisher Hall of Fame is better than gold, so I'm actually gonna go with this. And this is honestly the best version. If you're not a hop step heavy dude, You know, you could take it off, fancy footwork, put whatever you want on it, but hop steps are really OP in this game, so I suggest you go with this badge setup. So, as you can see, this is the Brandon Ingram build. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.